Alright everyone, welcome to a new visual novel that I'm trying out because a friend of mine recommended it to me. Keep in mind, I've always known of Steins Gate. It's just, I've always kind of never really paid it much thought, if only because I was never big on time travel as a storytelling device. I always found time travel to be kind of a cop-out, if anything, but I've been told this story, Steins Gate in general, has been nothing but, like, fantastic characters, great writing, so on and so forth, and it also gives you like multiple it gives you multiple endings. You also get to interact because you get to make choices like any other standard visual novel. So I'm going to try it out, guys, and if anything else, hope you all follow me on this one too, because this seems pretty interesting, and to those that haven't gotten the chance to watch either the anime or read the visual novel, well, hey, you're welcome to join me on this one too. So if anything else, let's try this out. Thank you all for love and support, and here we go.
すべては偶然だ。だがその偶然はあらかじめ決められていた世界の意志でもあった。俺はイカれてなどいない。至って正常だ。ここでは真実を語っているんであって、断じて中二病の妄想なんかじゃない。きっかけはほんの些細なことだとしても、それが未来の大きな流れを決定づけてしまうこともある。バタフライ効果という言葉を知っているか？知らないなら調べるのだ。それぐらいの慎重さが求められているのだということを理解しろ。残念ながら俺は慎重じゃなかった。自分の愚かさを分かっていたらあいつを失うことになんてならなかった。未来をこんな形にしてしまうなんてこともなかった。分かるはずがないだろう。その瞬間の自分の手に人類全ての運命を決定づけるような重大なターニングポイントのスイッチが握られているなんていうことは分かるはずがないんだ。考えてもみるがいい。普段の人間の知覚は 99% が遮断されている。人は自分で思っている以上に愚鈍な生き物なんだよ。普段の生活の中に生まれている何気ないことなど気にも留めないし、知覚したとしてもすぐに忘れるか脳が処理をしないかのどちらかなんだ。あの時の俺に言ってやりたい。迂闊なことをするなと、軽率なことをするなと、見て見ぬふりをするなと、もっと注意を払えと。陰謀の魔の手は思った以上にずっと身近にあって、いつでもお前を陥れようと手ぐすね引いているのだと。宇宙に始まりはあるか、終わりはない。無限。星にもまた始まりはあるが、自らの力を持って滅びゆく。有限。英知を持つ者こそ最も愚かであるのだ。歴史からも読み取れる。海に生ける魚は陸の世界を知らない。彼らが英知を持てば、それもまた滅びゆく。人間が光の速さを超えるのは、魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽。これは抗える者たちに対する神からの最後通告とも言える。
何ブツブツ言ってるの？
Well, damn, that's a hell of an intro, huh? There's no sound from the phone against my right ear, only silence. I am baking in the summer sun. A single drop of sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips onto the asphalt.
O かりん、ねえってば。
A girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We are about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet despite the imminent risk of death, there is no hint of tension of her innocent childlike features. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with an index finger to my lips.
誰かと電話中？
I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged.
いや、こちらの話だ。問題ない。これより会場に潜入する。
Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway.
ああ、ドクター中鉢は抜け駆けをした。たっぷりとその考えについて聞かせてもらうつもりさ。何？機関が動き出しているだと。
I opened my eyes wide to match my shocked tone. It said I unlocked the tip. Let me check out the tip for a second. Tip list. The organization. Alright, Chunubyo. I know this. Oh no, wait. That's the name of the organization. The organization is the organization. Nothing more, nothing less. Its formal name is something else, but even uttering that name is a death wish. For that reason, all who know of its existence call it simply the organization. Oh, okay. What the heck? New. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go back. The girl turns towards me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples.
そうか。それがシュタインズゲートの選択か。エル、プサイ、コングル。
I speak the parting words, then pocket my cell phone. Steins Gate. Some know it as fate. To others, it is the will of God. You could count on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Vatican, which is just across the street from the train station. Of course, this is enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest.
さっき携帯で誰と話してたの？
The girl, Shina Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here and she isn't even short of breath. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Who would have thought an 8-story building would be so tall? I turn to Mayuri while wiping the sweat off my brow.
聞くな。それがマユリのためでもある。
あ、そうなんだ。オカリン、ありがとう。
This is an interesting art style too. I've never really seen it that often in other animes and other shows and whatnot. Even manga. But I like it. Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. As always, she is quick to understand my position. We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me, so she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. She and I live near each other, and I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. So I'm to assume he already witnessed the power of Steins Gate or something, and he's doing a do-over right now? Is that how what's going on? We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and a sign reading Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference.
それより、オカリン、オカリン。
Mayuri insists on calling me Okarin, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use.
マユリよ、いつも言っているだろう。俺のことをオカリンと呼ぶなと。
Okarin.
でも昔からそう呼んでたよ。
それは昔の話だ。今の俺は法王院京馬。世界中の秘密組織から狙われる狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。
だって 難しくて覚えられないし。
In any case, Hoen Kyoma is my true name. Okay, I missed out on that thing that popped up. Hold on. Let me double check the tips again. Is that a tip? Please tell me it's a tip. Yep. The name that describes one's true essence. Soul name. Okay. Alright. That's interesting.
それに岡部倫太郎と一文字も合ってないよ。おかしいね。
Okabe Rintaro. Cease your foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it for it is stupid. And so I also hate the derivative Okarin. Come on, it sounds like that elf boy's blue pipe thing.
でね、オカリン、教えてほしいんだけど。
In one ear and out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give up.
これからここで何が始まるの？
お前はそれも知らずここまで俺についてきたというのか。
She nods without dropping her smile.
これからここで始まるのはドクター中鉢の記者会見だ。
We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radikan. It is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patients under his belt. But for the most part, he is treated as a curiosity.
記者会見？でも記者さんなんて見当たらない気がするよ。
Mayuri's right. I scanned the entire hall, but there's no one who looks like a reputable reporter or cameraman. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabachi's modern media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more.
あるいは機関による何らかの妨害を受けたのかもしれないな。
I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought that Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance.
巻き込まれるのは勘弁だがな。
Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head.
巻き巻きトカゲ？それを言うならエリマキトカゲだね。
I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. She's always been special.
マユリ、気をつけろ。おそらくこの記者会見、何らかの事件が起き。
I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Well, I pretty much know what that is, but... Oh wait, wrong. I wasn't supposed to config. I was supposed to go for tips. Waves that exhibit properties of both electricity and magnetism, first formally postulated by James Clerk Maxwell in 1864. The electric field and magnetic field's oscillations cause them to mutually propagate each other, resulting in a wave that radiates to its surroundings. For that reason, these waves are referred to as electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic waves are divided by frequency into radio waves, infrared light, visible light, X-rays, ultraviolet light, and gamma rays. Electromagnetic waves have long been thought to have harmful effects on the human body, but the World Health Organization, WHO, has made a statement claiming that there is no scientific foundation behind the idea, nor any evidence that supports a causal relation between the two. However, there is currently no evidence that disproves a relationship either. Good to know. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof.
地震かな？震度 2？ マグニチュード 2？ 震度とマグニチュードって どう違うんだっけ？
No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air.
爆発だと
I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart's racing. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why? An explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that?
なんだこれは
The time machine? A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge. It has to be over 3 meters tall. Wait, is it a satellite? Is that what caused the shaking just now? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff burst onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am.
近寄らないでください。
And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back.
記者会見は予定通り始めますので、もうしばらくお待ちください。
Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device.
これは匂う陰謀の匂いだ何を隠したいんださっきの爆発は何だ
I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave. But not because I'm scared or anything like that. Staff members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are lined up next to the plate reading birthplace of the Japanese PC. I guess I'm just gonna go through all the tips that show up, huh? Otaku, a vending machine that dispenses small toys at random. A toy can be purchased by placing a coin in the machine, then turning the knob located on the front of it. In the case of capsule toy machines, it is possible to tell what the toy is before opening the capsule. She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. I breathe a sigh of relief to take out my phone.
俺だどうも嫌な予感がする俺たちが知らないところで何かが起こっているようだああ分かってる無茶はしないさ俺も命は惜しいからなエルプサイコングル
After I speak the words and hang up, I'm able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen. The other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just an airheaded.
マユリ何をしている
あのね、ウーパが欲しいなって。
Just as I thought. Mayuri points to the capsule machine. The sign on the front says Rainet Kakaru, 3D character doll series. Rainet Kakaru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off. Rainet acts as battlers. They even hold international tournaments. That's so. Fictional, a popular manga serialized in Loco Comics. The 3rd season of the anime adaptation is currently airing every Sunday at 9 AM on Toe TV. Although the series is ostensibly aimed at children, the realistic themes depicted also appeal to adults. More and more children have been learning about the internet through this anime, to the point where some scholars claim that children are better informed than their parents in regard to internet issues. Well, that's happening all over the world right now, even as we speak. Some people are even calling the new generation Rainet children. Some politicians and organizations have strongly criticized the series for encouraging children to become shut-ins by idealizing boys and girls who are obsessed with computers. However, a majority of adults praise the series for teaching children about the possibilities of the internet morality, copyright infringement, and privacy protection. This has contributed to Rainet's success. Although the series stimulates intellectual curiosity, it is very clearly not some lifeless educational program. As Kakadu battles terrorists in cyberspace, his techniques and programs are presented as virtual robots, while his enemies' viruses take the form of monsters. This makes the fast-paced confrontations easy to visualize, with well-timed perspective changes depicting both the protagonist's technique inside the computer and his friends' teamwork outside the computer. This almost sounds like Gridman. Or, to those that are not in the know or were born here in America, Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Upa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out like some kind of deformed dog. It's what they call an ugly cute character. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me though.
やればいい。ウーパが当たるかどうかは保証できないがな。
The fact that she's not paying attention or isn't aware of what's going on kinda says that she might know. She might be in the know. Or maybe he really is just an airhead, as the main character suggests. Mayuri gives me a troubled smile.
でもね、マユシーは今100円玉を切らしちゃっているのです。
I hope you're not insinuating I chip in for you. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end of Mayushi. But who really cares?
だから、おかりんおかりん、100円貸して。
No. She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say gimme.
黙ったれるな、マユリ。金若さん、俺がお前に人生の厳しさを教えてやる。
I pull out a 100 yen coin, set it into the machine slot, and spin the lever. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans eagerly to see what I got.
ウーパだよ。しかもメタルウーパ。
それはレアなのか？
I guess he was trying to show her that you'll always get like a common type of toy and not something rare. And he luckily got a rare Upa.
すごく。
While I examine the metal Upa, a boy who was watching us tries his luck in the same Rynet machine.
あ、普通のウーパだ。
Ha! Tough luck, kid. You don't have the kind of luck I have. He looks at my metal Upa in resentment. That's right, be jealous. I turn to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the Upa. Oh yeah, well, guess what? It's mine. That is how cruel life can truly be. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid.
ではマユリにくれてやろう。
Ah, I was gonna keep it. Whatever, fine. Kinda saw it coming. Honestly, I don't want it.
本当？いいの？おかりん。
おーい、今日まだ。
ありがとう、おかりん。
Is she doing it on purpose?
本日はドクター中鉢によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。
I heard the announcement from the floor above.
どうやら始まるようだな。
I head to the stairs, but Mayuri doesn't follow.
行くぞ、マユリ。
待って名前書かなくちゃ。
She's preoccupied with the metal Upa. I go on ahead.
それでは早速登場していただきましょう。発明家ドクター中鉢さんです。皆さん盛大な拍手でお迎えください。
You kind of gotta give it to kind of give it to the guy. It's very little applause, if anything. Dr. Nakabachi enters to sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here.
ドクター中鉢だ。どうぞよろしく。
Nakabachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence.
それではここに集まってもらった諸君だけに人類史に残る世紀の大発明タイムマシンについての理論をお教えしよう。
タイムマシン？あの人が作ったの？
The one thing I can say that I like about this visual novel compared to most others is the fact that they actually have a syncing with the voice so that you know when the dialogue is done. Because half the times when I'm going through visual novels, I tend to like skip a dialogue because I keep thinking they're done when what really happens is the characters pause for a moment and then they continue. So this is actually a good thing. Mayuri appears after writing her name on the metal upa. She's a bit late in more ways than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. My roar silences Nakabachi and draws the eye of every person in the room.
バカにするにも程があるぞ。
なんだね君は。
俺が誰なのかはどうでもいい。それより今あなたが語ったタイムマシンの理論は一体何だ。ジョン・タイターのパクリではないか。あなたはそれでも発明家か。
I'm thinking John Titor is inventor as well. A self-proclaimed time traveler. A self-proclaimed time traveler from 2036 who appeared on an American internet message board in November of 2000. The internet went into an uproar after Titor's appearance, flooding the board with questions and debate. Titor went on to post pictures of his time machine and its operation manual, as well as diagrams illustrating time machine mechanics. He also disclosed information on near-future events, time travel physics, history intervention, the multiverse, timelines, and world lines. And then 4 months after his initial appearance, he left a comment saying, "I will be leaving this world line shortly, and this will be my final post," and disappeared. Could have also been fake.
誰かその男をつまみ出せ。
出ていくのはあなただ、ドクター。恥を知れ。金輪際、あなたには発明家を名乗る資格はないぞ。
うるさい、黙れ。生意気な若造め。
Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn around to glare him down. It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before?
Oh.
We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makise Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled "Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara." The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl genius Makise Kurisu, I recognized the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. I like the face now. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression.
ちょっと来てくれませんか？
What's with the attitude? She obviously is not staff, and there's no way that the Makise Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. which means no.
貴様機関の人間かまさかここまで手が回っているとは俺としたことか
So, am I to... Okay, so the first tip about the organization, it was titled Chinubio. Am I to assume it's Rintaro that has Chinubio and he's thinking all of this that he's like going through right now, him believing there's time travel and whatnot, is just him playing fantasy, pretend?
ふざけてないで、ちょっと来てください。
My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakabachi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger Mayuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makise Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall.
ここで俺に何かすれば人目につくぞ。そうなれば貴様もいろいろまずいだろう。
I like how he has like that deep voice to just show off his his character.
何かって何ですか？人聞きの悪い。
She glares at me, quite fiercely at that. Attracted though she may be, there is no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. This guy's stupid. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping.
私はあなたに聞きたいことがあるだけです。
それに答える義理はない。機関のやり方は分かっている。
だから機関って？
Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it into my ear.
俺だ。機関のエージェントに捕まった。ああ、マキセ・クリスだ。あの女には気をつけろ。いや、問題ない。ここはなんとか切り抜け。
Is his phone off this whole time? Like, I was assuming he was talking to someone. I mean, I'm hoping he at least turned on the voice recorder. That's something, so he can just, you know, like, log his adventures or whatever. She took my phone, didn't she? Kurisu suddenly snatched the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react.
何をする？
あれ？この携帯電源切れてる。
Oh my god, I was right. He really is pretending. Okay, so he has Trinubio. Got you.
誰と話していたんですか？
Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental breakdown? Recover. This isn't enough to sway me.
貴様に答える義理はないが一応教えてやろう。それは俺以外が触ると自動的に電源がオフになる特別製の携帯なのだ。うわっ
His voice went so high when he was caught. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieved my phone and wiped the cold sweat off my forehead. Ooh, that was close.
そう。独り言だったのね。
This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makise Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with strength of will. Such fire. I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
「さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか？
Earlier.
さっきとはいつのことだ？
ほんの15分くらい前、会見が始まる前に。
Nonsense. This is the first time we've met. I was with Mayuri in the Upa Toy 15 minutes ago.
私に何か言おうとしましたよね。すごく悲しそうな顔をして。
Is this a trap? It doesn't seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. Okay, So right now, I'm already thinking that his future self came to speak to her to warn her about something, while this guy, the present me, was talking to Mayuri with the whole toy capsule thing. But would this girl do something that underhanded?
まるで今にも泣き出しそうで、それにすごく辛そうでした。
You look like you were going to start crying any second.
どうして？私、前にあなたと会ったことありますか？
Something catastrophic probably happens soon. She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right, don't let her beauty fool you. She's a code-calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for.
そういえば、なんで私の名前知ってるんです？
俺は全てお見通しなのだ。
I am a mad scientist after all.
天才少女よ。次会うときは敵同士だな。
は？
さらばだ。うわ
I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I listened to the enemy. She still has my phone, doesn't she? And I forgot to get it from her.
機関目。あれほどのエージェントを送り込んでくるとは、ついに本気になったようだな。
This guy has an incredible imagination, I'll say that much. It pretty much, in my opinion, rivals Maria's from Umineko. I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makise Kurisu is not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples.
だが、俺はまだ奴らに捕まるわけにはいかんのだ。
Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend a conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Let's see now. What is it?
マユリを置いてきた。
Yeah, there's her and I believe your phone, unless she gave it back to you off screen. I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety but got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. Oh, I do have my phone. Okay. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone, I turn it on. And it rings just as I do.
Hmm? メールか?
It's not just a regular email, there's a video attached. And it's from an unknown address. I opened the video file with some trepidation. There's nothing but static. Is this a prank? Or some sort of Makise Kuriso style attack? Maybe the static is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait. I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. I stopped the video and called Mayuri's phone from my address book.
マユリ、なぜ出ない?
Only 2 rings came and you were already complaining. Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makise Kurisu again.
まさか、マキセクリスメ、マユリをさらったな!
I don't even think she knows her, good sir.
おのれ、それが機関のやり方か!
Leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me, and there's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Hoin Kyoma.
戻るしかないか.
The thought of climbing back up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's conference has just finished. Nobody's on stage and the phone inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makise Kurisu anywhere.
あの女、俺におじけづいたか。よかろう。今日のところは見逃してやるとしよ
You were the one that was scared of her, dude. Still, I'll keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri.
う。まゆり、なぜ電話に出ない？そろそろ帰るぞ。
おかり、メタルウーパがいなくなっちゃった。
You've lost it already? She turns to me with a forlorn expression.
いなくなった？勝手に動き出したのか？それは実にファンタジーだな。
落としたみたい。
I see, so she was looking for it. Not like it really matters.
見つからないなら諦めろ。また当てればいい。
当たりっこないよ。だってね、メタルウーパはネットオークションで1万円近いプレミアがついてるんだよ。
I'm gonna wanna find it now, aren't I?
に？
That toy was worth that much?
まゆりよ、一体どこで落としたのだ？
わかんないから探してるんだよ。あと、見つけても売らないからね。
I'm gonna keep it because you keep losing it.
その1万円、この俺の研究資金にしてやる。
We'll fund my research? Really? That's all it takes?
だから、売らないってば。マユシーの名前書いちゃったし。
Thus begins our search for the Meadow Upa.
トゥットゥルー、ウーパさん、出ておいで。
Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, Totoro is Mayuri's catchphrase. It means... Actually, I'm never about to ask what it means. Anyway, the Meadow Upa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor landing near the capsule toy machines. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Just imagine that smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy.
おのれ、金にしか興味のない下劣なやつめ、恥を知れ。
Like you?
おかりんもね。
See, even she agrees. God. Well, wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. What was that?
悲鳴かな。
It was muffled, too. I think so. Only the presenter and a few other people are left in the assembly hall. Including Mayuri and me, less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. First the explosion on the roof, now this. What's going on here? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight.
まゆり、ここにいろ。
I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head in the direction of the scream. Because that's smart. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. Oh, yay, now we're playing a horror game. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No, someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. What? She died already? Makise Kurisu. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent ingenious girl I just fought with 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead.
なんで？
Suddenly, I realized I'm shaking. I want to run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makise Kurisu. There's no other explanation. So my future self probably came to warn Kurisu about her death to come, her untimely demise, and failed, obviously. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me, and every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body.
警察を呼べ!
A man cries out in panic. At this, everyone else starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There is absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makise Kurisu is superseded by the instinctive urge to flee. When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayuri is waiting for me with tears in her eyes.
オカリ、どうしたの？
出るぞ!
I grab Mayuri's hand and run. I race down the stairs trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body from my mind, but I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt chilling terror and a surge of nausea. But that was all I felt. Fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. I finally stop once we get out of the main street, Chuodori. I guess they're gonna give me a description of Chuodori. A Japanese word used here as a suffix meaning street. Ah, got you. My chest pounds, my breathing labored from running down the stairs at full speed.
ねえねえ、何があったの？顔色すごく悪いけど。
Mayuri doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. I guess it's because she didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet.
人が死んでた。
I take several deep breaths. The color of the blood still stains my brain, but I've calmed down a bit. Makise Kurisu is dead, and I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will get here, and all hell will break loose. But for now, the crowd milling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. Everyone's going about their business as usual, the never-ending search for the electronics, moe, and porn. I know what moe is, but we're gonna do it anyway. Check it out. For those that are, for the uninitiated. Pronounce moe. A word used to describe a character traits that are cute or endearing. Includes flaws such as glasses, clumsiness, or ditziness. Also used to refer to the culture of entertainment centered around the characters who possess such traits. Got you, got you, got you. Just another day in Akihabara. I take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Wait, was the static video there to warn me that she was gonna die and I just didn't watch it long enough? Oh, I know, my friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now since he knows about Makise Kurisu. I suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim, but my adrenaline is pumping. I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we'd like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty slime-like flesh. Our souls fester like semen left to rot in the womb. That's how we humans are. While wallowing in a bit of angst, I begin to type on my phone. Someone stabbed Makise Kurisu. Don't know who. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. But she's dead. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seems like the most logical explanation given the amount of blood and the absence of gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. I can't exactly explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess I felt like writing it down would set it in stone. It might make me feel guilty as well. The thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? Well, I am a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. I finished typing and placed my thumb over the send button. And then, I pressed down. What the hell is that? Wait, look around.
消えた。
Summer break. Noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanish into thin air. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own 2 eyes. I stand petrified, speechless and alone on the empty street. Desperate to find someone, anyone, I look up. And there, at the top of Vatican, sticking out from the 8th floor event hall where we just were, is a crashed satellite.
おい、そこの貴様。俺たちが見えているか？なぜ何も答えない？貴様に聞いているんだぞ。モニターのそっち側にいる貴様にだ。間抜け面をしようってつまらんやつだ。貴様からだと俺たちはテレビのモニターの中にいるように見えるだろうな。だがそれは大きな間違いだ。モニターの中にいるのは貴様なのだよ。貴様が現実だと思っているその世界は実は全て虚構。もちろん貴様自身もな。真の現実、それはこちら側にある。自分が何を指摘されているのかすら分かっていないか。無理もない。まあいい。貴様には分かりやすく俺たちのことについて説明してやろうではないか。まず俺たちがいるのはどこかということだ。ここは東京秋葉原にある未来ガジェット研究所だ。俺たちは普段ラボと呼んでいる。世界の支配構造を作り変えるという我が野望の拠点だな。
Is he talking to me? He's talking to the player. Is that what he's trying to do? Alright, the system. Yeah, we already went over that. Do you have anything new to share with us? That's it? Okay. Let me save here just in case. No, I'll save later. It's fine. Quick saved anyway.
そうなんだ。悪いことしちゃダメなんだよ、オカリン。
まあ入りは少し黙っていろ。駅から出たら中央通りを進み、末広町駅の交差点を蔵前橋通りへ左折。次の信号の一歩手前の路地を入ると大檜山ビルという古臭い雑居ビルがある。その2階に我がラボは今日構えている。目印はビル1階にあるブラウン管工房というマニアックなテナントだな。今時旧式のブラウン管テレビだけを扱っているショップだ。いかに電気街である秋葉原といえども需要があるとは思えない。寂れた店なのだ。だがブラウン管工房店長である天王寺というおっさんはこのビルのオーナーでもある。ゆえに今や急ピッチで都市開発が進み地価も高騰しているこの秋葉原であろうと道楽丸出しの店を構えていられるというわけだ。幸いにもあの店長は人を見る目はあるようでな。この俺のカリスマ性を見抜きビル2階を丸々ワンフロアただ同然で貸してくれたのだ。ふわだが未来ガジェット研究所は深刻な人材不足のため優秀な研究員を随時募集中だ。 今のところ所属研究員は。
オカリン、そこはラボメンって言わなきゃ。所属研究員じゃなくて。
ラボメン、すなわちラボラトリーメンバーは俺を含めて3人である。ラボメンナンバー001、ラボ創設者にして狂気のマッドサイエンティストであるこの俺、法院京馬。
オカリンって呼び方の方が可愛いのに。
そしてコスプレが趣味の高一点、ラボメンナンバー002、椎名真由里。
てってれー、まゆしーです。着るんじゃなくて作るのが趣味だよ。
最後にスーパーハカー、ラボメンナンバー003、橋田至だ。
スーパーハカーって呼ぶなよ。スーパーハッカーだろ上皇。
そんな我々3人で構成される未来ガジェット研究所の活動内容はそのものズバリ発明である。詳細は我がラボのホームページを見てくれ。もちろん闇の支配権力と戦うための未来ガジェットが最優先事項だが、その研究から派生する副産物的な発明も多い。というか今のところはそっちばかりだ。すでに我々は8つの未来ガジェットを完成させた。だがこれはまだ序章でしかない。未来ガジェットのアイデアは俺の中に108まであるのだ。
某テニス漫画みたいにですね。わかります。
人の煩悩の数といえ、このアットチャンネルのめ。それと俺が話しているのだから口出しをするなと言っているだろ。
そもそもオカリン、さっきからなんで独り言喋ってんの？
独り言ではない。見てわからないのか。俺は今モニターの向こうにいるこいつに話しかけているのだ。
あ、今その人にやりって笑った。
おのれ貴様、何を笑っているのか。モニターの中の存在のくせに。
Okay, so he's talking to himself again. I got you. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end it here for today. Thank you all for watching. This, so far, for our first episode, first part, has been a pretty interesting take on this story. So far, I'm pretty interested in it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. So, if anything else, I'll see you all in the next one. So, thank you all for watching.